welcome to the Sonic Marathon!
Yay!
Sonic the Hedgehog is not really a character that can be liked by many people. Some people love him, some people hate him. And yeah, that's it. But I personally like the character, and I think some of his games are pretty good. I personally like Mario better, but I can give the Hedgehog a chance. And today for the Sonic Marathon, we're going to be reviewing his games. Not all of them. It's the 3D ones. Why the 3D ones? I don't know. Just wanted to review. And for this episode, we're going to be looking at Sonic Adventure. What did you think I was going to look at Sonic R? Heck no, I'm not touching that game. Sonic R. This joke is not gonna go anywhere, is it? Okay, I'll just stop. Okay, let me just get this out straight. I don't like Sonic Adventure.
Boo! 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 You suck! Boo! You suck!
Okay, just hear me out. Sonic Adventure is not a really good game for a lot of reasons. The story is dull, the controls are gosh darn awful, and for me, it's just not a fun experience. To be honest, I just don't know what people see in this. Is it the fact that some story elements are good? Or is it the fact that the soundtrack is so amazing? Well, today we are going to find out, my boy. So the story is about an ancient creature waking up from the Master Emerald named Chaos. And it basically wants to destroy the world because... I don't know actually. So it is up to Sonic and friends to save the world and defeat the evil creature. There are new gameplay styles for each and one of the other characters in the game. There's Sonic's gameplay style, which is a gameplay style I would like to call too fast, too glitchy, please stop, you're gonna make me nauseous. Then there's Tails' gameplay style, which is kind of like Sonic's, but instead you have to race. For some reason. Then there's Knuckles, who has basically treasure hunting stages with rap lyrics that just straight up lie to you.
You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle.
Then there's Amy's gameplay style, where you basically have to run away from a robot named Zero. That's a pretty intense name for a robot that just chases a pink hedgehog. Then there's E123 Gamma, who has basically a gameplay style of shooting down some robots on a time limit. And then there's Big the Cat, where he has a gameplay style of fishing. This is not okay! Why on the freaking earth would you program a fishing mechanic into a Sonic game? In a Sonic game, you're supposed to go fast, not sit down on your lazy butt and fish. In here, you're supposed to catch Big the Cat's pet frog. But when you're trying to do that, other fish might come after you and you fail your whole mission. Even in a Sonic game, the fishing does not feel like actual fishing in video games. It feels clunky and controls like scrap. And even when you actually got the frog, the game would glitch out and say, "Hey, screw you, I guess you can't beat this freaking level." You see, this is my problem with the multiple gameplay styles. I just don't think they're needed in a Sonic game. Something like treasure hunting and fishing just makes me feel that I'm playing something else. Heck, even the speedy levels don't feel right. I mean, look at how just Sonic blasts off there. In the 2D games, you had to build up momentum slowly. But there's no momentum here. Sonic just blasts off when you even touch the analog stick. But I do gotta appreciate that they encourage you to go fast. The gameplay styles like Sonic, Tails, and Gamma encourage you to go fast. And that's what I want in my Sonic game. Not freaking fishing! Oh, and guess what? They added cutscenes in this game. Yet another thing to slow me down. And these cutscenes are so gosh darn awful that they almost made me to commit suicide.
To find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test fights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not?
Better not interfere, or else!
Or else what, you big loser?
Or else I'll take them from you by force, the hard way!
Goodbye, world. Seriously, what is up with these cutscenes? I mean, the people who even made this game don't even know how to lip-sync characters. I mean, you could say that people back then didn't know how to lip-sync characters that well, but in Crash Bandicoot, which was on the PS1 before this game, had good lip-syncing. And that concludes that they didn't even try. And hey, the voice acting's bad as well. Lines like,
Or else what, you big loser?
and
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
are just not good lines, and you've got to admit that. Oh, and guess what? The story's dull as well. I mean, it's not the worst story I've ever heard, but it's just not good. The story's trying to be way too dark and complex. But the people who wrote the story don't realize that this is a story about a blue hedgehog that eats chili dogs and runs fast. But you know, I gotta give it a chance that some story elements are kind of cool. I like Chaos's backstory and Gamma's story. But you know what? I think Gamma's story is a little better. Why? Because it has nothing to do with the main plot. Gamma's story is probably the best story out of this game. And to be honest, it has a really heartbreaking ending. Which I sadly can't show to you because I already sat in my closet and I can't do anything else but edit the video. Hashtag save everyone from closet. And I know there is Chaos's backstory, but you have to get through that
Or else what, you big loser?
to get to the actual backstory. By the way, these cutscenes are unskippable. Oh my gosh, Tickles, now you're trying to freaking kill me, Sega. Also, what is up with the redesigns? Why did Sonic dye his eyes green? He doesn't even have a house. And if he did have a house, I don't think he would dye his eyes green. And I know you would say that because the Sonic games went to 3D, every single character need to be redesigned. But Mario didn't have to do it, Bomberman didn't have to do it, Mega Man didn't have to do it, so why does Sonic do it? Okay, now we get to the reason why I really don't like this game. There was a Sonic game in development. The game was called Sonic X-treme. It was supposed to be Sonic's first glance into 3D. The game had a kind of Mario Galaxy feel. Before Mario Galaxy, of course. And it would have been Sonic's perfect glance into 3D. Unfortunately, this game got cancelled, and we got Sonic Adventure instead. Which is sad, because if this game wasn't cancelled, the Sonic series wouldn't be hated on anymore. There were no green eyes, no deep backstory, just a simple, fun experience. And that is it for Sonic Adventure. Next one we'll be looking at Sonic Adventure 2. The overrated masterpiece, I think. Screw it, I'll just end the video here.